And I respect and value this relationship too much to allow this to continue any further, because it's only going to get worse. We had it recently as well, where someone they'd quoted a client and they were way off the mark with it. So they when they got into it, they hadn't had this conversation up front. So they've now quoted the client, they've got into it, and they've realized it was a right mess. They were trying to transfer them from whatever it was, Sage onto Zero, and it was all over the place. It was not as they expected. And they contacted me and they said, what do we do? Because we've got this wrong. We feel embarrassed going back to the client and saying, you need to pay us more money, but we've got this really wrong. What do we do? And I said, you've got to hold your hands up and ring them up and say, hey guys, we've got this wrong. Like, what we thought we were getting into is not what we expected. And we can't continue like this, because the amount of work that we need to do is way more than what we've quoted you for. And I respect and value this relationship too much to allow this to continue any further, because it's only going to get worse. So I'm going to hold my hands up. We should have spent more time looking under the bonnet. We shouldn't have taken what you said at face value. We should have spent more time figuring this out, but we can't continue. So we need to have a complete recalibration of the fee. And in that situation, as hard as that conversation is, you're better off having it early on than 12 months down the line, because it's going to be a much harder conversation at that point.